Good morning. So we have 322 people. We are very good to go. So last week, what was our subject? Anybody remembers what we were discussing? Please come to the chat box and type it. Anybody remembers what was the last week's subject? Let's see. Oh, moving from left quadrant to right quadrant. Okay, thank you, Uma Maheshwara Gaurav. Moving from left quadrant to right quadrant. That was the connection of what we spoke. Okay, in particular, what was the subject? What we discussed? Okay, Sheshadri is saying rich dad. Okay, thank you, Sheshadri ji, for remembering. Yes, you are very much right. And Mohammed Kambash also says, okay, rich dad Vasanti, you are right. Value system. Yes, you got it. Value system. We were talking about the value system of the people on the left quadrant and the right quadrant. That was the subject. And yes, we have two people who have told that. Sudhir also says value system. Okay, so moving from left quadrant to the right quadrant. Okay, let me use the book. Okay, we were talking about moving from left quadrant to right quadrant, and especially I have noted down for today lot of learnings from the rich dad. And remember last week I told all of you who is our rich dad? Who is our rich dad? Don't type your biological father's name. Who is our rich dad? Anybody? I told you last week. Acha, VibrantViva is our rich dad. Thank you so much. You see, early morning, 6 a.m. and we all joined about 5:40. I joined about 5:50. Vishalji was talking, and the quiz also was about earnings. Every quarter, what percentage should be the increase in our earning? So early morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, we are all starting our day with the right thought process. I don't think that you need a more clearer example or an explanation to tell you that VibrantViva is your rich dad. So the morning club meet by VibrantViva is an intention to support the vision of indusviva to create 1,000 crore-patis. 1,000 people who have earned an income of 1 crore, and the platform, the plan, the strategy, the list of people, everything is clear with the company. Don't worry about the numbers here. We don't have 1,000 people yet in this morning club meet, but already 1,000 people are there in the mind of the company. I would say the planning of the company. I think most of you know what I mean. So that is how the company is very clear about creating 1,000 crore-patis. Are now coming back to our lessons extension from the last week, the continuation of the last series, that is the rich dad lessons. Because as I told you, the fundamental difference between the people on the left quadrant and the right quadrant is the value system. They have a different value system, and the people on the other side have a different value system. So let us go into that today and understand. And why am I talking about all these things? Because what I was seeing is, in VibrantViva, we have a syllabus. We have the foundation diamond, we have the RTP, then we have the VRO, then we have the VOPPPT, and lot of content is there. And everything is something which guides us towards our diamondship, which guides us to become a diamond in indusviva, or if you use the language of Kiyosaki, which guides us to move from left quadrant to right quadrant. And in this process, as entrepreneurs, we are supposed to take many decisions. And please note down this point if you want today. Entrepreneurs are quick decision makers. Entrepreneurs are quick decision makers. Because if you can take quick decisions, it means you are clear about what you are doing. Starting indusviva was one of your decisions to move to from left quadrant to the right quadrant. But what is that which will take you from the left quadrant to the right quadrant within 3 to 5 years is a set of decisions which you need to take on a regular basis. You need to decide. And when I remember, I think our ex-Prime Minister, Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, I think in 90s, he was there. And in one of the interview or in some incident, somebody asked him, dear sir, what decision have you taken? So he replied, I have decided not to take a decision. So, why did I quote that? It's basically, if you don't decide, that is also a decision. I want to be a crorepati, it is a decision. I don't want to be a crorepati is also a decision. So, this is a beautiful game in which your progress is determined directly proportionate to it is directly proportionate by the decisions you take. In my journey, over the last 10 years in indusviva or so, and with the journey with my mentor for more than a decade now, every time the most important discussions I had with my mentor was all about taking another decision, deciding in which direction to move. So what I believe when it comes to decisions in my indusviva journey is that my mentor used to advise me at every juncture in which direction I have to move. He would say, this is your direction, this is your path. Because who is a mentor? A mentor is someone who has walked your path several times and has reached where you would love to reach today. So each one of you definitely would have your own mentor. And my mentor used to tell me what is the path, what is the direction I have to take, and that's it. He would never spoon feed to me. That is one good thing what my mentor has not done. By not spoon feeding me, he has enabled me to become an able decision maker, at least I would say humbly. Because by showing the path, he used to show me the destiny and ask me to walk the path. And I used to take decisions. In the last 9 years, and this is the 10th year in indusviva, I have taken many decisions and stood by my decision. And now, since we are speaking so deeply about decisions, let me also give you a little bit clarity on taking decisions. Many people ask me, sir, how do we take the right decision? How do we take the right decision? So my mentor always told me, Prem, you must take decisive decisions. Decisive decisions. So what is decisive decisions? Instead of breaking your head to find out which is the right decision, you must have clarity of thought. Okay, Mr. Vishal Mohan, what is your profession? Sir, I am a direct seller. All right. Mr. Vishal Mohan, what is that you need to do right now? I need to build an organization. Okay, in order to build an organization, what is that you need to do? I need to choose the right people. Okay, how do you know you've chosen the right people? Sir, I have the thought, clarity of thought, and based on the education what VibrantViva has given, I will select a set of people. Mr. Vishal Mohan, your decision may be right or wrong. How do you know they are the right people? So what should be the answer? The answer should be, sir, I have used my wisdom and the wisdom given by my mentor and I choose 10 people, example, as my leaders, and I have done this with the best of my ability. Sincerity is there in choosing the people. You might have chosen wrong people, but it doesn't matter. What matters is, my dear friends, if you win, you win. If you lose, you learn. This is how the progress comes in your life. If you win, you win. If you lose, you learn. So, has Mr. Vishal taken the right decision by choosing the people? I would say, in a decisive decision, it is like once you have applied your wisdom, your experience, and you have taken a decision, stand with your decision 100% sincerely. Do not step back. Because if you have taken it consciously, taken the decision, stand with the decision, and instead of looking for the right decision, take the decision and make it right. When I decided to start indusviva in 2014, many of my friends and my so-called associates told me, Premji, your decision is wrong. You're doing a mistake by starting indusviva. So whether I was right or they were right, who answers that? The answer comes with the result, the outcome. Many people are struggling to decide to become full-timers. They are 1,000, star 500, or maybe a ruby. Sometimes some people are even pearls. They are struggling to take a decision. Why they are struggling? Because they feel, sir, if I leave my job and if I decide to do full-time, then I may not be able to cope up with my, earnings. I may not build a team. So if you're still not able to decide, it clearly indicates your clarity of thought is not there. Chalo, let's get into the rich dad lessons, which I have marked for today's session. The lesson number one, what the rich dad teaches us. And let me tell you, whatever I'm talking about, decision making, and entrepreneurs are quick decision makers, all these you have to apply in your business, because as mastermind representative here, I can give you the clarity in thought. For example, Mr. Uma Maheshwar Rao, his upline is suggesting, Mr. Uma Maheshwar Rao, please go for a laptop. So you may be stuck whether I should take a laptop or not. Your upline may be telling, please buy a four-wheeler. You may be stuck. But this input, what I am giving, will give you the clarity of thought, and it will give you the clarity to take a decision. And regarding the decision, the final word is, we don't take right decisions or wrong decisions. We take decisions and make it right or wrong. So as I told you, when I started my indusviva journey, many people said your decision is wrong. So I didn't tell them that you are wrong, I am right. I just focused on my work, my commitment in this business. And today, they themselves come and tell me, Prem, your decision was right. You took the right decision. And I tell them, no, I didn't take the damn right decision. I took the damn decision and made it damn right. That is how entrepreneurs are. Entrepreneurs have to take a series of decisions. And I was listening to Jeff Bezos, the amazing Amazon man. He said, as an entrepreneur, as a top executive of any company, if you are a top executive, since you are all Morning Club meet, qualifiers, I believe for your organization, you are the top executive. So what Jeff Bezos was pointing out was, every year, if a top executive can take few good decisions, that is fair enough. Because every decision takes a new shape in your journey, and connecting that with our favorite quote, I would say at indusviva, is, in moments of decision, destiny is shaped. In moments of decision, destiny is shaped. The world famous quote by the man, Tony Robbins. In moments of decision, destiny is shaped. So, how do you shape your destiny? Is taking a series of wise decisions, well thought and thought applied decisions. Now, talking about the quadrant from left quadrant to the right quadrant, the extension of the learning of the last week. The people on the left have a set of value system. The people on the right have a set of value system. And these value systems, they clash. They clash. And when they are clashing, basically it's because the rich have a different value system. The poor have a different value system. And coming weeks, I'm going to walk you through the value systems. It's going to be very interesting because I was in flight yesterday. Even yesterday, I was referring to this beautiful Rich Dad teachings. And it is so interesting because it reaffirms the learnings of VibrantViva, what I have inculcated and incorporated within me and my organizations. My leaders are able to take good decisions because I have given the right value system to my leaders. So question to each one of you. What is the value system of your team members? Because breeding a set of leadership is basically giving them a set of right value system. Because in this journey, as I told you, you will be taking a series of decisions in order to keep up your journey, in order to keep up your progress in this business. So when you as a leader have a set of leaders whom you are breeding, check their value system. Check their value system. One of my associates was talking to me and he said, "Sir, I was talking to one person, and I decided money is not important, so I just gave up." And I said, "Who told you money is not important?" Then he said, "Papa." Wow. I said, "Are you interested to become like your papa in your life, especially financially?" He said, no, sir. My papa is a middle class. I want to be a rich person. Then he said, "Then leave the lessons of papa, especially with regard to money. Do not leave the lessons of morality, especially moral lessons. We should always respect our parents. They have taught us so many good habits. When you talk to someone, talk politely. When you take, some kind of a favor from someone, tell them thank you, right? So the good value system, especially non-financial value systems, you should take. Who should be your role model to become good persons, good humans in your life? Your parents, your brother, your uncle, your mama, your chacha. Who should be the role model for me to become a successful entrepreneur? I feel some Swamiji. No, you're wrong. Swamiji is for spirituality, adhyatma. So your value system, from where it is coming, and one thing I have noticed is, my dear friends, for most of the middle class people, especially the poor people, let me use the word poor in the language of Robert Kiyosaki. For the poor, the money-related decisions are coming from their religion. Because we all follow one or the other religion. You may be a Christian, you're a Hindu, a Muslim, a Sikh, a Sai, whatever it is. Our decisions are sometimes influenced by our religion. That's what I have seen. Remember this. Religion is for spirituality. You can't take the lessons of your religion and apply in business. In business, economics should be applied, not spirituality. Of course, there is a spiritual essence for the entire life. Whatever you do, you are a spiritual, you will be spiritually connected. But then your decision should not come from that angle. Then you would not be able to take the right decisions. So, talking about the rich people's mindset, the lesson number one, what Rich Dad is talking is beautiful lesson. Today, I think this itself will cover today's session. The rich don't work for money. This is the lesson number one of the Rich Dad. I think I can talk about this for the next 10 weeks. This one statement. The rich don't work for money. So what about the poor? They work for money. The poor work for money. So what the lesson here says about the rich is, the poor and middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Look at this beautiful value system. So how do I apply this? How do I think through this? What is the lesson the Rich Dad lessons are telling us? Basically, the rich people do not work for money, but they make the money work for them, which clearly says that the value system of the people whom we are going to meet in the field is going to be the value system. I work for money. I go for a job. So in indusviva, all of you are in the process of completing your diamond rank from zero. We have people from star 500 till we have up to almost, let's say diamonds are here. Even some diamond and above leaders are here, if I'm not wrong. So in this journey, what we have to understand is, our mentor, our CEO, my mentor Abhilashji said recently in one of the meetings, the intention, what is the intention to become a diamond? You can see a lot of diamonds behind me, right? From here, lot of diamonds, okay? So why should I become a diamond in indusviva? So somebody said, sir, to earn 1 crore total income, then my mentor corrected that statement and he said, it is not to earn a total of 1 crore and to be called as a diamond. Then you are a one-time wonder. You know, there is something called one-time wonder. In movies, you can see in Bollywood, Hollywood, or any Hollywood or Tollywood, any even any Hollywood, you can see that some heroes, they are becoming one movie hit and never give any hit in their life. You would have seen such people. They are usually celebrities who are actually who became super duper failures, because after one movie hit, throughout their life, people will be identifying them with that one movie hit. After that, they will never be getting any hit. They won't get any role in any movie. Such people you would have seen. It's called as one-time wonder. So if you achieve 1 crore total income and become a diamond, it is appreciable. But according to our CEO, the idea of becoming a diamond is to be different. The thought process should be different. Is it because I want a total income of 1 crore? No. It is not like that. Don't be a diamond like that. Many diamonds are like that. Those are earned once 1 crore, and after that, they are not even active sometimes in terms of, aiming to go to the next rank. Not only diamonds, any person, even a ruby or a pearl or a star 1000, if you are stuck in your current rank, you are actually stuck mentally. Your thought process is not clear. So, according to our CEO, one must aim to become a diamond in indusviva, not for a total aggregate earning of 1 crore. Your thought process rather shall be to earn 1 crore profit every financial year. So in this journey of becoming a diamond, you are getting weekly income. So you should have a thinking in your thought process shall be, I am building a system which gives me 1 crore every year once I become a diamond. And in order to build the system, I am earning weekly incentives. So till diamond, whatever you earn, it should be considered as a byproduct. Now you understand what is the meaning of not working for money. Work in order to learn the system. Work in order to learn. The rich dad says, especially in this book, when Robert Kiyosaki went to Rich Dad told him to join in a one particular department in that under him to support him. And he said, you should not work here for the salary which you get every month. That is not the right thought process. You should join in that work in order to learn. In order to learn. Because it is not income which will make you rich. The rich dad says this. Please note down. It is not the money which will make you rich. It is the skills which will make you rich. It is not the money which will make you rich. It is the skill. So if you meet any entrepreneur who has become rich and successful, you have to admire the skills of that entrepreneur. In indusviva, we are talking about 5 skills which will make you rich. Recruiting skill, retailing skill. Okay, let's go it in the other way because our VR should first learn retailing skill. Once you have learned the retailing skill, then you become a VBO. Then you're starting your recruitment skill. Then you should start speaking to people, communication skill. Then you need to, organize the things. You should orchestra everything, the resources. So you need the, organizing skill. Then finally, you have to build yourself as a brand, which is called as the promotional skill. You need to build yourself as a brand. You need to promote indusviva products, business, plan, education system, leadership, associates, upline, everything. So you're going to start with a retailing skill. So my question is, check your core people, your leaders. Are they having these skills? Because these skills will make them rich, not just constant earning. Because the process should be, Mr. Uma Maheshwar Rao, what are you doing in indusviva? I am in the process of gaining skills in indusviva. Why? Because my rich dad says, who is your rich dad? VibrantViva. My rich dad says, if I master these 5 skills, I will be able to become rich. In the language of Kiyosaki, move from left quadrant to the right quadrant. So are you having the retailing skills? Check. Are you struggling to retail? Then fix it. Are you having the recruitment skill? Even today I recruit people. Even today I recruit people. I never stop it. Even today I retail. So do you have the retailing skill and the recruitment skill? Congratulations. You are in the process of becoming rich. Communication. Are you able to communicate clearly to the people what you want to communicate? Because business is all about communicating to your customers, your team members, to the company, and taking the communication from upline, giving the communication to the team members. It's all about communication. So how sharp and how evolved are you in terms of communication? And organizing skill. How do you organize the resources available? My mentor, Abhilashji, says, having the resources is good, but being resourceful is even good. If you are resourceful, you know how to connect all the resources, orchestrate everything, organize everything. VibrantViva is connecting every Tuesday VOP, and you are not in the VOP. If you are not there, Yatha Raja, Tata Praja, none of your team members will be there. Morning club meet is organized by a company every day, Monday to Friday. Are you using it? So you are lacking organizing skills, promotional skills. Are you promoting yourself? Are you promoting yourself to be a brand? So, my dear friends, the rich don't work for money. They actually learn the skills, and that's how they become rich. In Vibrant Viva, we educate people to learn these 5 fundamental skills in order to become rich. So in this series, the Rich Dad Lessons, let's learn further in the coming weeks. Hope today's session was interesting and could add value to you. If yes, please come to the chat box and type yes so that I know that you enjoyed today's session. And one more suggestion is, please check if your associates are participating in this meeting, because this meeting in the morning is very important to set the tone for the day, to set the rhythm for the day. If your associates are sleeping, guess what? You are having one skill weakness, that is communication skill. Make sure you communicate to your entire team, star 500 and above, to be a part of this meeting. Thank you so much. So many of you are replying in the message. Thank you, all of you.